Under the glow of a crimson moon, the Persian desert holds its breath. Dark clouds gather, not with rain, but with a storm of sand and fury. On a lonely ridge, a figure stands silhouetted against the swirling chaos. This is Raman, a hunter whose resolve is as sharp as the blade he grips. His eyes, fixed on the horizon, see not just the coming storm, but the shadow moving within it, a darkness he has sworn to face. The wind whispers tales of ancient evils, and tonight one of them has come for him. The sand shifts, the air grows heavy, and the stage is set for a battle that will echo across these timeless dunes. The desert itself seems to tremble as the shadow takes form. From the heart of the sandstorm, a nightmare emerges. It is the Manticore, a beast of legend and terror. Its massive wings, like tattered leather sails, beat against the gale, and its eyes burn with malevolent, supernatural light. A deafening roar tears through the wind, a sound that promises only destruction. Flashes of lightning reveal the horrifying fusion of its form. The powerful body of a lion, a scorpion's venomous tail, and the eerily human-like face contorted in a mask of pure rage. This is no mere animal. It is a force of nature, a living embodiment of the desert's wrath. There is no hesitation, no fear in Ramin's heart, only purpose. With a warrior's cry that challenges the Manticore's own roar, he charges down the dune. Sand explodes with every stride, his blade held high, a sliver of defiant steel against the monstrous darkness. The world slows as hunter and beast are about to meet. A deafening clash of metal on claw rings out, sending sparks flying into the dusty air. The impact kicks up a blinding cloud of sand, obscuring the initial struggle, leaving us in suspense. We can only hear the sounds of a desperate, violent confrontation, a raw battle for survival just beginning. The Manticore, enraged, leaps into the sky. Its massive wings catch the turbulent air, creating a vortex of sand and wind. It's a winged assault, a storm of claws and fury from above. Ramin is a blur of motion below, dodging and rolling with practiced grace, the beast's shadow a constant, deadly companion. He moves with the instinct of a seasoned hunter, anticipating every move. With a swift, acrobatic slash, he aims for its whipping tail. We see a close-up as the venomous spikes, dripping with a lethal poison, narrowly miss him, embedding themselves in the sand just inches from his face. The wind howls louder, a cinematic score of rising tension. But Ramin is not just a fighter, he's a strategist. He knows a direct confrontation in the open is a losing battle. He feigns a retreat, leading the enraged Manticore on a chase toward a narrow canyon, a graveyard of ancient ruins. This is his chosen battlefield. As the beast crashes through the crumbling archways, Ramin triggers his trap. Hidden mechanisms give way, sending massive stone pillars toppling down. Spikes jut from the sandy floor. The ground shakes violently as tons of rock and history crash down, trapping one of the Manticore's powerful limbs. The beast is snared, wounded, and absolutely furious. The battle is now contained, but it's more ferocious than ever. Pinned but not helpless, the Manticore thrashes wildly. Claws tear through the air, and its tail whips with lethal precision, turning the canyon into a death trap. Ramin moves like a phantom, dodging, tumbling, and striking in a deadly dance. The swirling sand partially obscures the fight, giving us only fleeting, brutal glimpses of the full choreography. A claw swipe here, a desperate block there. The air is thick with the sounds of snarling rage, clanging steel, and the low, ominous drone of impending doom. This is a clash of titans in a crumbling arena. The toll of the fight is beginning to show. A close-up on Ramin's face reveals the story. Streaks of blood and sweat mix with the desert grit, but his eyes burn with unwavering determination. He is wounded, exhausted, but not broken. The Manticore, too, feels the strain. It pulls back, its mighty chest heaving, and lets out a roar of pain and frustration that shakes the very stones around them. A slow pan across the canyon floor reveals the scattered bones of past victims, a grim reminder of what's at stake as the wind howls a mournful dirge through the ruins. And then, silence. For a single, breathless moment, the storm, the battle, and time itself seem to freeze. The hunter and the beast lock eyes, a silent understanding passing between them, one driven by duty, the other by primal rage. The camera circles them slowly, capturing the sheer scale of the Manticore's wingspan against the rugged, unforgiving terrain. In the quiet, a subtle whisper seems to ride the wind, an ancient voice from the desert itself, saying, "The desert remembers." It's the calm before the final devastating strike, the moment where legends are forged or forgotten. Breaking the stillness, Ramin explodes into action. He uses the rubble as a launch pad, vaulting himself into the air in a final desperate gambit. His blade arcs downward, aimed directly at the Manticore's exposed heart. The impact is a flash of light and a sickening thud, seen in brutal slow motion. The beast lets out a final, earth-shattering roar, not of anger, but of pure agony. It staggers backward, its lifeblood staining the ancient sands. With a last defiant look, the Manticore turns and flees, its massive form dissolving back into the swirling sandstorm from which it came. As the dust settles, a profound calm returns to the desert. The red moon casts a serene, silvery light on the now peaceful dunes. Ramin stands alone on the ridge, his body battered, his breathing heavy, but he is alive. He watches as the shadow of the Manticore disappears over the horizon. The battle is won, but a sense of unease lingers. The monster is wounded, not vanquished. The war against the darkness is far from over. This was just one victory in a much larger conflict, and the desert holds many more secrets. Thank you for joining us on this epic journey. If you're ready for what comes next, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. The story continues.